Hey, what is up everyone? Welcome back to another video. Today I want to discuss with you all a very controversial topic related to Fortnite. This topic is whether or not your stats, such as your wins, kill-death ratio, win percentage, actually show how good of a player you really are. Before I get into this, be sure to drop a like if you enjoyed this video and leave your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. I look forward to reading what you all think. Anyway, if you'd like to support me, feel free to use code Teckoh in the Fortnite item shop. Anyway, let's get right into this. So the first thing I want to show you is my own stats, because I'm going to show you other people's statistics to kind of compare and contrast, and basically to help get my point across. So, as you can see up on screen right now, I have a 2.43 kill-death ratio, so I get 2.43 kills on average for each death. So on an average game, I'll get 2 to 3 kills. And I also have 276 wins overall, because I also have 73 wins on PlayStation, plus the 203 you see, which is going to be 276. So, the first thing I want to show you guys is a few professional players. Number 1 is Symphony. He has a 5.90 KD, so his average game is about 6 kills, and he has 2,079 wins. Keep these stats in mind, because I'm going to be comparing with other people who are also, very highly skilled. We also got Teckoh coming in with a 5.75 kill-death ratio, and 1,100 wins. And Ninja with a 10.66 kill-death ratio, 5,426 wins, which I might mention is the second most wins in the world. So clearly he's up there. He's very, very high up. So out of Symphony, Ninja, and Teckoh, Ninja has the best stats. Now, I don't mean to bring any hate to Ninja, and he's a great player, great streamer, but in terms of general skill, I think most of us can agree that Teckoh, Symphony would be better than Ninja in general. You'd expect them to have a higher KD, but he has almost double the kill-death ratio, and 2 times more wins than both of them combined, almost. So he has, he's just way up there. They don't have anything on him. But I think we can all agree that Teckoh and Symphony would generally be considered better players than Ninja, right? Would I be wrong? I don't know. That's just what I think. Maybe you guys disagree, but I feel like that's one prime example. I feel like, don't get me wrong, Ninja's a great player. He's insane. He would clap me in a 1v1, but he's still, I don't think he's at the level of Symphony and Teckoh. So why would he have a higher kill-death ratio by almost double, and 2 times more wins than both of them combined? That's just one thing to keep in mind. Now, a few other pro players are going to be NRG Zate, who is a really good player. If you haven't checked him out, you should definitely check him out. He has a 3.43 kill-death ratio and 1,290 wins. So I'm mainly looking at the kill-death ratio here, because his wins are really, he's high up. 3.43 kill-death ratio, though, for somebody who's just a huge streamer, huge, insane player, literally participates in the skirmishes, he's really good, he wins scrims, he's really active in the pro community, and he's just an insane player. And he has a 3.43 kill-death ratio, which is close to mine. That's 1 kill-death ratio above mine. He's 3.43, I'm 2.43. That is one thing to keep in mind. So, his kill-death ratio is barely better than mine. And he's a pro player that participates in skirmishes and does a ton of insane stuff. And, I'm nowhere near his level. And I probably won't be, at least for a very long time. So, if you consider that, all things considered, that's just insane. That's just a prime example of stats not being accurate. I'm not even close to his level, yet my kill-death ratio says otherwise. Now, another person, who I'm sure we all know by now, is Mr. Savage M. He has a 5.90 kill-death ratio and 1,815 wins. So, he's widely considered the best player in the world right now. But he barely has a higher kill-death ratio than Teckoh, who was arguably, similar skill level, who could, I mean, I'm just saying, like, what I've heard from other people. I'm not, like, putting my opinions in here. Anything that I'm saying is purely just the facts. Like, I'm just shooting you guys the kill-death ratios, the wins, and all that stuff. You guys can make up your own ideas, or you can make up your own minds. But he has the same kill-death ratio as Symphony, and less wins, so his stats call him a worse player than Symphony. So, do you think Symphony or Mr. Savage M is better? Also, if you haven't checked out Mr. Savage M, or any of these people, like Zate, Mr. Savage M, Ninja, Tfue, Symphony, they're all insane players. If I say one's better than another at the game, like, I'm not saying that for sure. I'm just saying that from what I've seen, from what I believe. But in no way am I saying one person's better than another, but in general, I think Mr. Savage M, by most of the Fortnite community, would be considered a better player than Symphony. Yet his stats say otherwise. And compared to Ninja, I'm sure we all feel the same. Mr. Savage M is literally an insane player, and Ninja, in terms of mechanical skill in general, like, I feel like Ninja wouldn't stack up against Mr. Savage M and say a 1v1 or anything like that. I'd say that Ninja, I'm sorry to say this, bro, but Savage would destroy you, man, in a 1v1. I mean, it's just as simple as that. Ninja's an insane player, once again. He has 3,611 more wins, and a KD of almost 5 more, almost double. So that says a lot, dude. That shows that stats really don't tell the whole story. Even if Ninja is a bit better, like, I don't even know, dude. Like, I don't think so, but even in the situation that Ninja was better, even a tiny, minuscule bit better, is it enough better to have 5 more KD and 3,000 more wins? I'm not sure. That's up to you guys. So anyway, that's enough with the stats. I'm going to get into basically a counter-argument. That it's generally a decent indicator of somebody's skill. For example, if you get in a random duo with somebody who has a 0.2 KD and 2 wins, you can assume that they're not very good. But I don't think they tell the whole story. While that is true, if I get a 0.2 KD teammate, I'm going to think that they're pretty bad. And same with most of you guys. I'm sure almost all of us would agree on that. But at the same time, they don't tell the whole story. Many people participate in scrims just like I do. These scrims are literally lobbies full of skilled or even professional players. So anyone participating is bound to lose more and get less kills. Many other skilled players play with friends who may not be very good. Some might even play random duos, such as streamers like Nick30, sometimes Symphony, even myself. While some of these random duos that you get are good, others aren't. Coming across multiple unskilled players without microphones, people who don't speak English, and many other things can lead to a poor match and a loss. These losses hurt a lot. They hurt statistics, like, really bad. Not to mention, if somebody enters and exits a game, such as to queue into a scrim match, the game counts as 0 kills and an immediate death, which will also, as you can probably expect, will hurt stats really bad. So, overall, what do I think? How do I answer this question? Do stats really matter in Fortnite? Well, my answer is yes and no. As I said before, it's generally a decent indicator. If you get a teammate with a 50 KD and 5,000 wins, they're going to be an insane player. And we all know that. Such as Ninja, Tfue, Symphony, Zate, Mr. Savage M. They're all insane players, and they all have really good stats to show for it. If I get a teammate in random duos with that level of stats, I'm going to expect them to carry my ass. I'm sorry, but, like, I would not stack up to them at all. Like, they're all insane players. And when I was talking about them, I'm just saying, like, generally what I think, the opinions of the community that I've heard, like, just overall, who would be considered better. But all of them, obviously, they're insane players and stuff, as I've already said. But if I get somebody with a 0.1 KD that's never gotten a win, I'm probably going to think they're pretty bad at the game. That's just going to be my assumption. Maybe they're insane. Who knows? So overall, it is a pretty good indicator. You know, you can tell if somebody's going to be not that good, or if they're probably going to be a good player. But at the same time, same thing I said before, it doesn't tell the whole story. because scrims, random duos, playing with friends, etc., 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 leaving games, especially if you play random duos and leave the game if you get somebody who doesn't speak English or doesn't have a mic or has a really bad mic, etc., 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 etc. So, overall, yes and no. So anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content just like this, gameplay videos, tips and tricks, discussions, drop a like. Make sure to comment your opinion on this topic too, and if there's anything you want to say, the comments is where you say it. Also, as I said before, feel free to use code Teckoh in the Fortnite item shop if you'd like to support me. Anyway, guys, that's all from me. Hope y'all have a great day. See y'all later. Peace out.